You were there for an hour. You didn't need a single thing. You just watched his phone.
That's like, everyone. Always now. Those things rot our brain. This is the longest I haven't been on my phone all week. I'm not even missing it. I like talking, dude. It's just those things are so addictive.
They just know what you want.
Exactly what you want. And then if you don't like it, it's a flick away. You can't do that in a conversation. You can't be like, this is gay. Next.
Who's next person?
No,
please?
next person or topic. Come on. You're being boring right now.
I wouldn't like to talk about this anymore. The super fat cisgendered person.
How should we start this one?
I don't know, dude. It's been so long, I can't even remember how we do it.
I can do it.
Get it.
We're back.
Asleep on a forklift.
Episode 26?
5, 4?
26.
I think it's 25.
No, you're right. It is 25.
Yeah, it's 25.
25.
God, it's been a while.
It's only been 2 weeks.
A little hiatus. It was nice to not do this.
Yes, it was.
Dude,
We've also been getting booked on some shit.
yes, you have been getting booked on some shit.
Sure, me.
I don't
What
know.
are we
What have
at
I been?
for-
I haven't been booked on anything. Are we sevens all the way around?
I think so. Let me look. Yeah,
Hell
we're
yeah.
good. We're good.
The weather's getting colder. Both of us
So
are
you're
in
gonna go into weather talk
sweatshirts. I don't
immediately?
know. I don't think I've been in a sweatshirt.
Ever?
Well, when it's cold, it's when I put my sweatshirts on.
I will say that's a nice sweatshirt.
I love this sweat. This is my.
Don't you have another one
favorite,
that looks
sweater.
kind of like it?
Yeah, so I have this one's North Face,
Uh-huh.
and then I have the Patagonia one, but that one's not as fluffy and like cozy.
Dude, those are two elite clothing brands, especially for cold weather, that are super fucking liberal. But did you know that they make clothing for like special operations guys?
I'm sure they do, dude.
But I mean, to be like, the environment, and then like give clothing to dudes that are like, give us oil.
Destroy the environment.
I don't think they're like that.
Well, no, they're like, well, how much money you said? Yeah, we can destroy the environment for that much.
True.
Aren't they kitted out with like so much money?
Yeah. I think to like clothe one for like a normal, like a high tier
Yeah,
special operations is like $500,000. That's just for
That's-
like getting them out.
one person.
And then for training, it's like $2 million or something. I could be wrong, but I'm close.
Imagine wearing $500,000 worth of like equipment and then getting paid $60,000 a year.
And then some dude in flip flops and a fucking towel shoots you in the head.
Yeah, exactly. That works out on a pull-up bar.
You went Shane Gillis with it, dude.
I did.
They did work out on pull up bars though.
Yeah, they did.
Pull ups are essential.
I used to be
As a guy who doesn't do pull ups,
as a guy with the inability to pull my weight up.
I bet I
They're
could
cool.
still.
I bet I could probably bust out 5. I'm small though, so
What's the most
easy.
you ever was able to do?
I've gotten like 15 to 20 in that range.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I used to work out quite a bit.
Yeah.
Now
For
I
what?
do nothing for swimming and running.
You have to work out for those. You can't just swim and run.
No, you have to. They had weights. I always skipped weights though. We had like morning weights where
Uh-huh.
we'd lift, and I would.
It was
I'd go-
optional?
No, it wasn't. But I wouldn't wake up.
You were
for
just the
'em.
man.
I was the man.
You're like, I'm not swimming or running.
Coach Scott
Extra.
loved me.
Coach Scott.
Coach Scott. He came. He actually came to one of a show, like a
Really?
HOC show one time. Yeah.
Get him out again.
Well, he doesn't live here. He's
Speaking
just
of
in
which-
town. Oh yeah,
Wednesday.
promo. Wednesday,
November
The
6th. Wednesday, November 6th.
So go vote on the 5th.
Or don't. Who cares?
Or don't.
I don't care. I'm not one of those. Did you guys know that although who you vote isn't public, if you vote is, so fucking do it, or apparently people are gonna kill you or some shit.
I hate that commercial gives me anxiety because I'm not going to vote.
Speaking of commercials, November 6th, House of Comedy, 7 p.m.
It's a stacked lineup.
It is. It's
It'll
a
be
very good
fun,
lineup.
yeah.
Which means there won't be that many people there. So you guys please come out.
Please.
The better the comics are here, the less people come out. It's the weirdest thing. Dave Attell was here this weekend. Didn't sell out shows.
Yeah, he did. He sold out 2 shows.
Okay, sold out shows, but not all of them.
No.
But then you get some fucking TikToker who has 6 million and they sell out a show.
It's like, God, do you guys even like comedy? You just want to see a
You just want to
face.
see. Yeah, it's like, oh my God, there's the guy I follow.
He's so close. I'm breathing the same air as him.
I think it was Aldo or Daniel. One of them was like when you do like certain shows like that, it's like people don't even give a fuck who the openers are, which is, I guess, most comedy shows, unless it's like a real like devoted to comedy show, if that makes sense. And they're like, people don't respect it. They're just out there thinking like, oh my God, he just got to stand next to Nurse John.
Yeah.
It's like, don't laugh at all. And then you go back in and they're like, wow, now he gets to go back there and stand next to Nurse John again.
He's sitting in the green room with Nurse John. That's how people were with Dave this weekend.
What?
Like, people weren't really laughing until Dave got up there.
Yeah, that's most shows.
Yeah. That sucks.
Until your boy busted out a guest spot and got him to laugh twice, or however many times it
Yeah,
was.
it's fun. Yeah, you got one of the guest spots.
Yeah.
I wanted
Which
one of
is
them.
nothing compared to, like, some people.
Some people are opening and featuring.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Which is what I want to do.
It would be nice, dude. One day. One day.
Just a bar shows,
Monticello.
baby.
Just a bar shoot.
You guys ready for your feature comic here at this bar we're at?
44 Below?
Is that a bar?
I think it's the bar in the Penguin.
There's a Penguin bar?
Well, yeah, it's the one from the Batman and...
Oh, because you've been watching
'Cause I've
fucking...
been watching The Penguin.
The Penguin, okay.
Yeah, me and Max are watching the Penguin together. Or on the last episode.
You guys just left me in the dust. I was gone one night, and you're like, well, fuck 'em.
No, that's not true. Literally yesterday, we watch every Sunday. Every Sunday night, I get home from work. You know this.
Well, I'm
You're
fucking...
aware of
I'm
this.
out of it. I'm out of the loop. I'm like 3 episodes behind.
But you know when we watch. You know when we do it.
Yeah, it's very kind of
And
you.
then we
and
were-
you guys
and-
know when I'm not there and watch. So
Well, yeah, because you got stuff. You're doing things, baby.
you and Max
You're
just have a
getting
little
HOC guest spots.
date Sunday night. Yeah, dude. Someone's got to put in the work.
Yeah.
Someone's got to make this household a name.
Oh yeah, true.
Can't just be all us. We all 3 can't be losers, okay?
Yeah, I mean, some of us have to work. We can't all be out
Yeah.
there.
Some of
getting guest
you fucking
spots.
retards have to do day jobs and shit.
Yeah,
I just sit around and philosophize and look
Not
at
you.
Instagram reels
I was talking to
and shaving a nice mustache, dude.
mine's. I hate mine. I just hate shaving more.
Why'd you get a stash right when I got one?
I've always had mine before
You're
you've
riding
had
the
yours.
stash wave, dude?
I go through mine way quicker because you shave more frequently than I do.
Yeah, that's when I have a shitty spot, like, what's that called? Spotty beard?
Patchy,
Patchy, yeah.
Al
But
patchy.
the mustache grows in, except for the middle.
Yeah, mine doesn't even grow in. Mine's just like a line on my face.
That's how much I hate Hitler, dude.
So
The middle of my mustache.
you go the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
Your intrinsic hate for Hitler.
I fucking hate that guy.
Dude, you don't even do it on purpose. It's just rooted inside your body. You're like,
Have you heard of some of the stuff that dude's done? Terrible, man.
I was watching. Me and Max were watching Jon Stewart on his lunch break,
Uh-huh.
and
Of course, because you two are fucking liberal pussies.
well, come on, just let me finish. Let me
Yeah,
get
go
this
ahead.
thought out, dude. And Jon Stewart is like, Trump is just. It sucks that Trump is so funny, because he had the whole thing where he quoted or paraphrased, Mein Kampf or what's it called?
Mein Kampf?
Yeah,
My
Mein
struggle.
Kampf. But then it shows Trump like reacting to that and being like, and they said I did Mein Kampf or some weird way of saying it, and then Jon Stewart's like, see, that's funny.
Yeah.
You can't
just
even
gotta-
be mad at him.
It's just like, I don't know, man. Everyone gets so up
But
in
you
there.
should, Mom.
We should get mad at Trump. Oh my God, who cares?
That's
I don't
for your
even get
mom.
mad at Kamala.
My
I don't
mom's-
care. I think they're both retarded.
I showed you the list of things my mom sent me.
Oh yeah, Trump. You know, looking back on it, Trump wasn't that bad, except for 95
And
fucking
then-
points. It's like, dude,
Mom, I'm not gonna read that.
that's just hack like old people humor.
not even old people humor. That's
No,
just
that
like,
is.
That's humor.
That's some for them. Yeah, it's like, oh, here comes a lot of stuff. I
You're
wasn't
supposed to laugh
expecting
at
that. I think so.
But
Yeah.
there are evil things on that list. To
Yeah,
laugh at those.
but I
evil
was so
things.
smart to put them together because, like, okay.
It's crazy to think.
See,
that
that
that's the
stuff.
thing.
See, this is why liberals are gay. Your mom sends you shit like that, where it's like,
And
here's
we
all the
love
bad
her.
stuff he did. Yeah, I love her. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
But like, then my parents, and this is why Republicans are retarded. My parents will send me shit where it's like, fucking 10 reasons Obama was a lizard and Michelle Obama has a penis. That's
That's better. Though.
fucking retarded, but it's funny.
Yeah, but it's way funnier than.
It's more funny to be like, oh, he hates Mexicans. It's like,
Just
okay.
bad. Exactly.
Yeah, but where's the funny?
There's no funny.
Saying
in
people
that.
are lizards is funny as fuck, dude.
Yeah,
I don't care who you are. You call someone a lizard, that's the funniest fucking
and then also having like reasons why, like
reasons why,
like
yes.
pages backing it up. It's like you went in depth into this lizard hunt.
Dude, you know what I saw last night? Speaking of fucking crazy shit.
What?
Like, my Instagram is full of these fucking schizophrenic posts and people. Like,
Yeah.
you ever get any of those?
I mean,
Where it's
here
not
and
like
there.
it's obvious. It's just like the one that I got last night, it was like a guy going through a PowerPoint, and it was like currency is water because the bank is like a river bank. When you get when you go bankrupt, you don't have a river anymore. There's no more banks. And then it was like all this shit to where it's like money is water, is power, is the spiritual divinity of people is connected with water. And I was just like,
is he also moving like this?
no, he wasn't. But that's how I figured he would move. That's like how his cadence in his
when
voice
he was writing it, he was definitely going.
And then they want to do this.
Exactly. And then he was like, oh, I need main focus now. That's so dumb.
Yeah. I mean, no, not dumb. It's just like kind of sad. I mean, it's dumb, but it's so dumb. It's sad. Because it's like,
really, man. And how many views did it get?
There is I didn't save it. I need to start saving shit like that.
Yeah.
There's this one lady. I don't follow her, but she pops up a lot on my thing. And her house is just a mess, dude. Worse than our house. Our house is like this would make her place look like a real shit. Actually, I went the other way. Her house would make ours look like a fucking mansion, you know? And but she was just going around. She has shit written on the walls like everywhere. And she was just like, they don't need us to be here. They don't need me to be here. I'm too smart for everybody. And then she like walked over to her wall to like show a little piece of the wall, and it was like a picture of like a turtle that she had drawn around like a bunch of crazy fucking words and like symbols and shit. And she's like, see, I'm an artist. And she's like, let me show you some of my paintings. Goes to a random cabinet, pulls out the drawer. There's like a bunch of shit in it that she's like rifling through, and then she like pulls out a half decent sketch, but she's like, see, an artist. And then that's the video.
Do you think people like that ever like take a step back?
No, they're schizophrenic. If they take a step back, someone else takes their fucking place, dude.
Oh,
that's
really?
what happens.
So someone else will take my spot.
I can never step back.
I'm the only one that writes on these walls.
And my other buddies, who are me.
And yeah. Well,
me and all my friends.
Inside of me.
You think you ever beef with your mixed personalities as a schizo?
100%, dude. You think everyone just always gets along? That never happens. And if they're really split personalities, they can't coincide perfectly.
But some of them probably get along when they form like little bonds against the other people.
Inside your own head?
Yeah, dude.
And then you just start beating the shit out of yourself. But also...
them.
Imagine trying to punch yourself and then blocking that punch and being like, thank you, I got you.
That'd be cool. Like a fucking... What was that movie called?
Split?
No, not that one. The Matrix. Like a Matrix version, schizophrenic Matrix. Where it's like, yeah, exactly.
I shot myself in the foot.
This is high level shit right here, dude.
We're really going into it.
It's very high level.
We're weeds right now.
We're smart as fuck, dude. People watch this shit, they tune in and they learn.
Yeah.
Okay?
They go, oh my god, schizophrenic.
They go,
people?
what if?
I think that lady is honestly worse than hoarding because she's
doing both.
Well, yeah, but she's also, most of the shit that she has cluttering her house, she made. Mm-hmm. Like, at least hoarders buy other people's shit. Like, they're doing something for the economy, you know?
Some hoarders just have random shit.
True, but they bought the random shit.
Sometimes they make it.
Do they?
Yeah. Sometimes it's their own shit. Have you ever seen that lady on Hoarders?
No. Well, that's horrible.
I don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about someone cluttering?
Because I'm getting kind of gaggy already, just thinking about it.
What, is she fucking making shit art? Like
No.
poopy art?
Mm. She was just shitting in buckets and keeping it around her house.
Oh, gross, dude. Oh, that
house was so bad. The house was so...
Can you imagine? And then she doesn't even throw the buckets out. She just goes to the Lowe's and buys more 5-gallon buckets, and then people are like, "Why do you have? Wow, here she comes again. She buys so many buckets." It's the funniest thing, dude. The funnier thing, again, it's been on here a bunch of times, but you can't smell anything. So it's just the idea of a smell is what makes it so bad for you. Which I can't imagine. I used to not be able to pick up dog shit. Like, I would have the same reaction when I would like have to pick up dog poop.
Stop.
But then I would
stop
have to
with the
see
shit
it.
talk.
I
brought it up, I know, but we're done with it. Dude, I'm crying over here.
Well, if you're gonna move us, what's the next thing? Because that's nuts.
Oh, we kind of touched on it earlier, but I am very glad the election is almost over.
I know.
I don't give a fuck who wins at this point. I don't care. I know I'm gonna get shit from both sides because that's just the way it goes. You know what I hate the most right here? You know what I hate the most?
What
is when people say, if you didn't vote, you can't bitch. You don't have any skin in the game. Shut the fuck up. I live here too. I can bitch about whatever I want. Actually, that's the first thing in our whole Bill of Rights that I'm allowed to do.
But also, I can't see you complaining that much about it, anyways.
No, I won't. But like, if I
Yeah.
want to, I can.
I can see the other side of like,
Why?
because it's pretty easy to go out and vote. Like,
Yeah,
it's
but at the
not
same time, does
that
it
hard.
matter? Tell me
No.
it matters.
No, I'm not.
My vote.
We already know I'm not voting.
Exactly. But like, to your argument there, that would be like saying my vote is like, oh, if I vote, it could change the tide. It can't. And I know there's going to be a million, well, because we don't have that many people watching this, there's going to be some people that are like, actually, your vote can change the tide. You can make a difference. Even the smallest wave can create the biggest tsunami or whatever the fuck they say. No.
Maybe here it can, but I'm a voter in Alaska, which is stronghold red.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing. My vote will not do anything because
I don't think one vote's ever made a difference in any election.
Yeah, but if you have that, I'm playing devil's advocate here. But if you take that,
No, you're not. You're going to be playing devil's advocate later tonight.
Oh, open mic!
What?
Oh, yes. Humor that no one gets outside of Phoenix open mic comedians. I stole this plate.
Oh, yeah,
you can
that's
only
right.
see it from this. Yeah, look at this.
Fred stole this
Sick ass Chinese restaurant somewhere.
What's it
down
called?
in Phoenix. I don't know.
new
but
Asian cuisine or something like that.
Yeah, something so good, dude.
It's like a hole-in-the-wall little place.
The
Very good.
best prices you're gonna find in Phoenix by far. You can say it in Trump. Here we go.
I walked in there. I said, "Wow, great prices, the best prices."
Only like 4 windows in a little box.
Prices. I thought you said ISIS. That's why I came. I was going to.
I was gonna wipe them out.
I was going to eradicate them. What was the South Park? I was going to fuck them all in the ass. Fuck them all to death. That's what it was.
I don't.
Mr.
Even,
Garrison.
Mr. Garrison.
We're going to get ISIS and we're going to fuck them all to death.
Nice.
Fuck them all to death.
Anyways,
Little
like,
South Park humor for you.
Like this is an appetizer plate, filled
Crab
up.
rangoons.
Crab rangoons, exactly. Cream cheese. But I will say, next time gonna have to go meat.
Do they have little slices of crab in there? What is it?
No,
or is it
I
just
think
like a
it's-
puree with crab in it that they put in there?
I think it's like pork or steak or beef or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they're called crab rangoons because the shape.
Oh, it's
Not
not like
because
actual
it-
crab?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just
I don't
assuming.
either.
It's always cream cheese inside of them. And I don't. Last time
Do
I
you
checked,
know what I wanted to say
crabs
right
don't
there?
make cream cheese.
Did you know what I wanted to say there? Cream cheese?
More like the bee's knees.
I just wanted to say it in an Asian accent, but I'm going to restrain myself.
No, that
It is a good one.
Yeah.
It is a good one to have the accent on.
But we're not gonna do it because
We've
we
moved on
love
past
people. Yeah, our humor's developed.
that. I love people of the Asian descent.
Me as well.
People of the Orient, as I call them.
Yeah.
They are?
とても好き。とても日本人好きです.
I don't like it when you do it, though.
Yeah, because mine's real.
Well, you're white.
Oh, I still haven't applied for my job thing in Japan, my Japanese job offer. I have to do that because
And there's a little comedy club there, too, dude.
And there's a comedy club in Japan. You know, oh, dude,
Imagine getting regular spots in Japan.
Oh,
Oh, hello. I'm
Hello.
just fucking around, guys.
hello, everybody. I really like Japan.
That would be fun.
It'd be so funny if you went up at the
They
one
didn't like it.
Japanese comedy club and
Yeah.
just did a horrible Japanese.
What if they
accent.
liked it, though?
They probably would, dude. They wouldn't know what to do. They'd be like, so
Maybe-
so bold.
You think they'd all be like, okay, we've done enough of that.
Yeah, we'll move on.
There's
now.
enough clippable stuff there to fuck us bad.
But Japan though,
But
it would
Japan.
be cool. It would be cool to like move for the diplomatic. But what
Are you saying it would
World
be cool
Fair
to see
thing?
Japan?
Well, yes.
You know who else shot that? MacArthur. Or wait, was he the
Was he
Eastern Front?
Was it him?
MacArthur, and who was the other big guy? No, he was Army.
McKinley?
No, that was the president before Theodore Roosevelt. That got shot at the World Fair.
Got a mountain named
Could have
after
been
him.
saved.
You know what sucks about him? Got a mountain named after him for Alaska, right?
Uh-huh.
Because he didn't want to purchase
Alaska.
Alaska. But
Why
then
didn't
he
they make
did,
it
and then they
Seward's?
gave him the biggest,
The
Mountain?
biggest point in North America, or in all of the Americas,
all the Americas, I think. Yeah.
of the Western Hemisphere,
Mm-hmm.
or is it? Yeah, that's how it works.
So, and then he was like, okay, I don't mind as much. And then he died. And then they were like, we're changing it back.
Yeah, Denali.
Yeah, Denali.
Come on, man.
Come on. Give the guy his mountain.
San Francisco Peaks aren't named fucking whatever the hell those natives called it.
Yeah, how come they didn't have to? Well, because
They are pretty-
the vote.
They're kind of pissed off because they put reclaimed water on the mountain for snow.
Oh, they still
And
do
they
it.
worship, yeah, I know, and they worship that mountain like it's a god, or at least they did, because I didn't know any Navajos that actually did that. But But it would be kind of bad if, your God was getting sprayed with shit and piss water. You know what I mean? If like they came into the Catholic Church and they're like, "Hey guys, this place cool as fuck. We all like it. We were thinking it's so cool and people like sliding around in here. What if we just spray shit and piss all over your cool cathedral?"
How do you feel about that?
No.
And they were like, "Oh, can we shred on the gnar?"
I don't know. Do natives? You
Oh,
ever
worship
meet
a
any
cool
native
board.
snowboarders or skiers up there? Or you never went, huh?
I went my freshman year. There are native people that snowboard on it. They should get to do it for free.
True. Yeah, I agree.
That should be the trade-off. If we're gonna spray your God with shit water,
Yeah.
least you could do is go and
Hey,
ride
man.
on it for free.
Now that you've desecrated my religion, could I at least shred for free?
And also free fireball shots.
Please, dude.
Please, I like to take the chairlift up and
I'd even take 99 bananas.
99 bananas. What is this?
All right, 2 racist accents checked off today. You know what's wild? They don't even talk like that. Like growing up, they talk like this. This is a real Navajo accent.
Really?
And I think most Navajos would agree with me because I'd do it in class and they'd laugh.
Mine.
It's more high pitched than the down here. But maybe that's like back east.
Yeah, ours are down low.
Down low.
Down low, like snowmobile.
Hey, cousin.
Cousin. I don't know. Native people are cool.
I fuck with them.
I fuck with them too. Some of
White
them
Mountain
are
Apaches.
gorgeous. No idea.
Badass warriors. Still got put on a reservation, but cool as hell.
Cool as hell. Yeah, they were
I fuck
fighting.
with the Apaches. Do you fuck with the Apaches, dude?
I mean, you know who else fucked with the Apaches?
Yeah, pretty bad.
Yeah, pretty bad.
General Crook.
Really fucked them.
General Crook did.
General Crook?
Yeah, he was the
What
one
a
that really fucking
Crooked guy.
No, they called him.
Spanked him.
They called him fucking some native word, but it meant like the big hawk or the rooster or some shit.
The big hawk?
They like respected this dude even though he was bad hombre, but he kind of tried to appease him. The ones, remember that battle we talked about?
Mhm.
Fucking. So
Big
after
Dry
that,
Wash?
the ones that survived, they didn't even prosecute him, even though they murdered a bunch of people. They're just like, we're gonna let bygones be bygones.
We're just going to push you to the side.
We're gonna get you in a little piece of the shitty part of southern Arizona.
Hey, so I know
Shh, guys, you can't leave this time.
you can't. If you try and act up, we will prosecute. Or we won't prosecute.
They go, hey,
just
if
gonna
you
go
guys are
away.
gonna fuck around, real thing. If you guys are gonna fuck around, just go do it to the Mexicans. All right,
And take their land.
take their land,
You
kill
so-
them.
you-
Who cares?
Learn from us.
Yeah, true. That's a big thing. You know what's fucked up about that? When people are like, the U.S. stole land from Mexico. Kinda, but not really.
But Mexico stole land also.
Well, yeah, Mexico's not like been here forever either.
Everybody
But
stole land.
yes, this is how. But like the thing with the land, what's that? The Pecos Treaty, something like that. But it was all that stuff, all the land like Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, probably most of Nevada, some of California, Colorado, Utah, all those that people are like, oh, we stole that from Mexico. Mexico was like, hey, it's too wild. If anyone, even white people from America want to settle this land, go in and do it, but we're not helping you.
Yeah.
And then they kind of did that, and then they're like, hey.
We want to. Good work, guys.
Yeah.
This
Hey,
is ours.
it's
though.
our land again.
Remember how we said you could have it?
Uh-huh.
It was ours to give.
Yeah, so.
So it's still ours.
But you know, it was also wild. America at the same time was kind of doing the same thing because
Yeah.
we were doing the Homestead Act of 18 whatever. So
Mormons.
everyone was just like the Mormons. I don't know if they operate on that. They just kind of did it.
Well, they were in Mexico. That was
Mormons
that was
hated the
Mexico.
natives.
Nah.
Yes.
Well, the
Have you ever heard of
whitewashing
the-
that I've been watching,
no.
they did not hate
Have you
the.
ever heard of the Mountain Meadows massacre?
Yes, that was the one time that they did kill.
The one time.
That's what I heard.
No.
Are you telling me the Mormons are lying?
About everything? Maybe.
Not everything. I'm talking this specifically.
I
The
don't
rest
think
of it
they
has to
fucked
be
with the
true.
natives that much.
Really?
Like, I mean, I'm sure, like, in a scripture or like a political stance, sure, maybe, but like, they were still killing them, 100%.
Well, everybody was.
Yeah, even other natives,
Yeah.
believe it or not.
That warring states. Everyone.
Mm-hmm.
It's horrible.
Maybe if they would have unified and not had such a bad immune system, maybe they could have bucked up against. If they would have hit us hard, well, I say us, but I'm not from English descent.
Yeah.
If they would have hit English settlers early, hard
together.
instead of been all appeasable, which is weird. If they would have landed on the western side of the fucking United States, it would have been a different story.
Well, yeah. The West is like mo better.
Well, the West, they're all more fighters. But then again, I guess you could look at it from either way because they were the last ones to kind of know about white people. And they also got all the inventions from white people last and had more time to work with them, if
Yeah.
that makes sense. like in a fighting stance.
Also, they weren't taken out by all the plagues and whatnot. Like as
Yeah, a
heavy,
little.
were they?
A little. I mean,
I feel like it's gonna be way more on
the
this
entirety
side
of
than-
the Amazon was, but that's kind of southern Western America.
the Amazon is on the no.
Yeah.
Brazil is on the eastern half of South America.
Yeah, but like comparative to the United States, it's more west
yeah,
than
but
like
if you were to land
Maine.
in South America,
But they went all through. I can't remember whose expedition it was. They went all through the Amazon, and they're like, "Hey, there's," I can't remember whose it was, but they're like, "There's cities of millions of people here, and like cities that go on for 12 miles with nothing but houses and."
it was like
temples.
that like.
And he came
equator
back,
belt.
and they were all dead.
Yeah.
Cause
Disease.
correct.
And who knows though? Maybe not. Maybe aliens.
Yeah, maybe the serpent gods wiped them out.
Yeah, it's fucking Obama.
Dude, yeah, fucking, it was the Democratic left that came and fucking wiped these guys out. You know, I've been hearing a lot of,
People.
speaking of this, kind of, I guess is like it, is that the aliens we're seeing aren't aliens. They're time travelers from the future that are human.
Where are we seeing these aliens?
You know, like the Air Force pilots that are like, holy shit, what is that thing?
Air Force pilots.
You haven't seen any of this?
No.
The Pentagon confirmed aliens, all that shit. It's like a year or two
a while
old.
ago?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
like right now, but I mean, it is coming out
Yeah.
with some relevancy.
Okay.
But they're saying like, well, some people are theorizing, not they. Well, I guess they could be anybody.
Yeah,
So they are saying,
black people are talking about it.
yeah, I guess you're right. That's exactly who my they is. No, but there's some people that are like, these aren't aliens. These are future humans coming back to warn us.
About what? Well, they're not doing a very good job.
Maybe they are. though.
Imagine having time travel and then being mute.
Well, maybe they're actually saying stuff and we don't know about it. Dude, we're at the bottom of the rung for what aliens are saying. You think me and you are learning what aliens are saying before other people?
But wouldn't aliens know to talk to the common people before they go?
No.
like,
When do you ever get anything done?
In the well, true. Yeah, I woke up today at 1 in the
Yeah.
afternoon. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
that-
not
and
me
then the aliens
specifically,
come
but
in
the
and they're like,
common
"Hey."
man.
Hey, Fred, please tell everybody that we're actually time travelers. And you're like, dude, I'm tired still. I need to eat breakfast.
Dude, I gotta make some food, and you're cutting into my TikTok time, man. Honestly,
TT,
I
your
gotta,
triple T.
Yeah, my triple T. TikTok time. T cubed.
T cubed. Is that cubed? What's 4? Squared? No, squared is 2. Cubed is 3. What is 4?
I don't know. Too big.
That's what it
Fourth
is.
dimension. You're going. I don't think
Whoa.
we go past that. Like
Yeah, you can.
on the planes.
On the planes? Are you talking about the Oregon Trail?
No, like field of the. You know what I'm talking about.
XYZ.
So like 1 dimension, 2 dimension, and then 3 dimension. It's like
4
this.
dimension. You know what the 4th dimension is?
Huh.
It's being like the ability, if I'm not wrong, the ability to like see the beginning of time and the end of time are all linear to you. It's like all of time's happening right now. There's no like perception of a single point in time. It's like all time is now.
So you're like way zoomed out on the timeline.
Yes and no.
Are you presently in the moment?
It's just
but also
time
can
is
see
like
everything?
a field of like physical. It's a physical field rather
You can
than like
touch
a
time.
I don't know.
Check this out.
I can't operate.
You
in
want to
the-
see the 4th dimension?
Dude, right here, time. That's actually not a bad representation, I guess.
Look at that.
Because 1 dimension is just a point,
Yeah.
just a point in space.
2 dimension,
2 points.
3 dimension.
Technically 3 points, but it's also like instead of 1 point, 2 points. There's also 3 points.
I'm like picturing that
1
like,
point, 2 point, 3 points.
like you go like 1 dimension's a line, 2 dimensions like an area, 3 dimension is volume,
Mhm.
4th dimension
It's time.
is time.
Time within volume as well too. Our brains can't comprehend it.
No, I'm having a hard time.
Well, it's because you can't. You want some of my water?
I got my coffee, dude, and I have my whole water. I've been fucking like having a cold.
You've been fucking?
No, I did have sex. Hey,
Hey, knock it off.
We're not having sex talks.
Knock it off.
I
Mama's
had
listening.
sex a little bit ago. It's cool.
You did it. As my mom would say, you guys are young boys. People know.
Really? I feel like I look like a teddy bear, dude. No one's trying to fuck me.
Yeah, I'm definitely not. And that's saying
cool.
something.
That's because you'll fuck anything. What was I gonna? Oh, been like. I think the weather change has made me like sick.
It's actually kind of how it works, right?
Yeah, I think so. Cause my throat is all itchy all the time.
Is
dude.
there different pollens that are out right now?
I don't know, but I've never had allergies before.
Nor have I. But it's different. There's different allergies for different. Like not all the same pollens Not all the pollen in Alaska is here. I'm sure
True.
there's some.
Yeah. I just think it's like the shift
What shift?
in temperature makes me like not feel good.
From a guy who comes where it's like 30 below. Comes from, not comes.
A
in
lot
30
of people
below.
think that Anchorage is not that cold.
I know.
compared
It
to,
has like a high of like 100 once, right?
Yeah.
A few times.
But also though, the Midwest is colder than Anchorage.
But I've been told when it's springtime in Alaska, I'll be 6 feet below. When it's springtime in Alaska, it's 40 below. Whoa.
I mean, again, it depends on where you are.
You know what else I've
Big
heard?
State. What else have you heard?
Oh, the year was 1778.
Oh, I wish I were in Sherbert now.
A letter of marque came from the king to the scummiest vessel I'd ever seen. God damn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fire no guns, shed no tears. Now I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last to bear its privateers. Oh, there's Barrett, cried the town. How I wish I was in Sherbert now. I can't remember the next verse.
We gotta.
Oh,
Okay, yeah. No, you got more?
for any brave fisherman who would make for him the antelope's crew. God damn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fire no guns, shed no tears. I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last to bear its privateers. Dude, I found another song by that guy.
Put that at the end of the promo for the.
Okay,
for the
yeah,
thing.
I like that. Dude, I've been listening to that guy's music.
Like his actual music?
Yeah, well, it's all like that.
It's all
He
sea
used to-
shanties?
Well, he used to be a folk singer. That's like one of Canada's like national songs. Like everyone in Canada, if you're like, oh, the year was 1778, they would be like, how I wish I were in Sherbrooke now.
Would they make the face?
The
Shut no tears!
I'll link the face because it is a funny face.
Did he do that? Would they do that?
I don't know. I'd hope so because that's like one of the better parts of the song.
Yeah.
The only other good part of the song, well, besides the entirety of it, because it's a fucking kick-ass song.
4.5 minutes of pure gold.
Oh, I know, right, dude?
Oh, that thing would go platinum.
What's the hell? Barrett's Privateers. That's a kick-ass song. If you guys want a good sea shanty, if anyone's out there is looking for a good sea shanty, Barrett's Privateers by Stan Rogers is.
You know what I'm surprised by? You ever play Assassin's Creed, the Pirates one?
Mm-mm.
Well, they have like a thing where like if you're on your ship, you can
can
have
sing
them
shanties?
Yeah, and so I played that.
Well,
during
it's
COVID.
that's the thing. It was written in like the 1980s.
Yeah, but I'm surprised that that's not one of the sea shanties. I guess because you're in the Caribbean and not looking for gold, but
True.
still, it's a good one. I can't even remember the sea shanties they sang.
Yeah, because they're ass.
Yeah,
As long as the year was 1778.
I wish I were in. Is it
Sherbrooke.
Sherbrooke?
Yeah. Sherbrooke wasn't founded until like 1816, though. I watched a whole video on this shit for
You
some
know, one
reason.
time I went to go get ice cream with my friend Bert. And
Okay.
he was like, he asked me if I want to get ice cream. And I was
Don't
like,
do this.
Sure, Bert.
Don't do this. I don't want flag
love
from
you,
anybody.
Andy.
Let's see. What else is there to talk about, man? I've been fucking
I don't
I've been
think-
living it up out here in the valley.
Yeah.
Been finding a lot of good places to eat.
Oh yeah, there are. It's crazy when you have nothing to do and no money.
You find
You
places to
find
eat.
places to eat,
Mhm.
and the deals. You find the deals. Great deals. You found a Hawaiian place.
Oh, Hawaiian barbecue yesterday, so good. Short rib and crispy garlic chicken.
Ooh. We found one of the best pulled brisket sandwiches, I think, in the valley.
And it's a block away from our house.
Block away from our house. Onion ring on top of it with barbecue sauce.
And
Shut
some
up.
little jalapenos.
Jalapeninos.
Mm-hmm. Man, tasty.
Tasty.
Tasty stuff.
Did you try any of Max's salmon that he cooked up?
Uh-uh.
He kind of went hard on the salmon.
yeah.
I tried some. It was
I just forgot
pretty gas.
it was in there. Because I was too busy eating Hawaiian barbecue,
You're
dude.
like, no. Dude, I fucking love Costco.
Costco.
Me and Pancho went to Costco. Had an entire meal in Costco with just the samples.
But just the samples?
Just the sample. Well, they were tortilla heavy in the sample department.
Do they check like your face?
No, so now what's fucked up about Costco is that
Yeah.
if you have to scan your card now and your face will pop up. And so they can just go.
What do you think if I went in there
Matches.
like this? They'd let me in?
You think I make that face a lot? You think
Yeah.
I'm doing
Hey, it's me, Fred.
I'm Fred.
Plug your nose, actually.
Hi, I'm Fred. Look at me, I'm a little guy.
What if I just went in on my knees
Walked
with big old shoes on my legs?
Crocs.
Yeah,
Because you can do that with the Crocs.
You see, they're banning Crocs from like schools now.
You're not allowed to wear Crocs in schools?
Yeah, because there's like this trend with all the kids where like you trip in your Crocs on
Kids are
purpose.
so fucking dumb.
You act like that's not like something you would have done
Trip in my Crocs?
on purpose.
I didn't even own Crocs because they're ugly
I owned
shoes.
Crocs.
Did you like them?
I just lifted in them. They were nice.
You lifted it? I don't feel like there's a lot of ankle support.
You don't want that. If I had my druthers, I would lift in no shoes, especially squats and stuff.
You're not supposed to have ankle support when you lift?
I've never needed it. I like flats, like real like Converse.
Yeah.
Like those are good lifting shoes. Wrestling shoes, great lifting shoes.
I guess I've never lifted. I wouldn't. I'm trying to talk
yeah,
about something
sure.
I have no idea
What?
I'm talking about.
No, Crocs have a little cushion, but they're also flat.
Uh,
They're half decent lifting shoes. Not
I
like
just-
the most amazing, but a little patty.
Huh.
And you can just slip them right on because they're Crocs.
why do you think
One
they're
of my
called
buddies-
Crocs?
One of my buddies dishwashed his Crocs, and they shrunk to like this big.
They didn't melt? I feel like they'd melt.
No, they shrunk like tiny, dude. It was
They
like they
get
were
hard too?
I think so. I can't remember. He was just pissed and threw them away immediately. But he's
You didn't save them? That's a cool memento.
I know, right? That's kind of what I thought. But they shrunk so much, dude. So funny.
Imagine he's like, I'll save these for my future daughter and son.
Yeah, exactly.
It's an heirloom now.
You know, it's wild. You know, guess what his name is? Just guess.
Jim.
No. It's
Croc?
relevant to what we were just saying. His name's not Croc. No.
Alligator.
No.
Crocodile.
No. Relevant to something we talked about prior.
Alien.
No.
Obama.
No. You're going too far back.
Uh,
Oh, the year
it
was
was 17
1778.
sure.
How I wish I
Brooke?
was in Sherbrooke now.
Bert? Is his name Bert?
Well, a letter of marque came from the king to the scummiest vessel I'd ever seen. God damn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fire no guns, shed no tears. Now I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers.
Barrett.
Yes, his name's Barrett.
Wow, I got that all on my own.
Yeah. I didn't have to sing
So
the
smart.
entirety of the first verse and chorus. And
Barrett.
bridge.
Barrett.
Barrett. Spelt different, though.
Berret?
Nope. Berit. He's from Alaska, too.
Oh,
From the valley.
all right.
You'd like him. You'd get along with him.
Hell yeah.
You're both shorter men. He would beat the shit out of you, though.
Most
he
people would.
fucking destroy you.
Yeah, most people would. I'm
Yeah.
not a tough mark,
he would
dude.
fucking beat your
I'm
ass.
an easy mark.
Dude, he would beat the shit out of you.
I don't doubt it.
He would destroy you.
I don't know what you think you're proving with that statement. I think
Yeah.
most people could.
Yeah, he'd
Nah, but it's
fucking-
different
he'd
content.
fuck you up,
If it was
dude.
a race.
He would just destroy you, dude. You would stand no chance.
Nice. you
Oh,
know,
the year was 17... I want to get drunk and sing that song with a bunch of guys.
you got to teach a bunch of guys that song first.
I know.
Because you think you could coordinate a bunch of drunk guys?
Oh, the year was 17...
Guys,
Maybe that's what
guys,
I'm going
I
to do for
promise.
all my open mic sets tonight. Just sing that entirely through.
the whole
How I wish... I go with you guys. When I say how I wish I were in Sherbrooke now, you all chant as well. And then the chorus. You'll
Have
get
them
it.
pull up. Just say, but hey, usually we don't do this, but everybody bring your phone out. Get your phone out and look up whatever the song's called. Follow along. And then also get Mark Anthony Ritchie to stand behind you and play the guitar. Just like bang his guitar. You
Tink,
know?
Tink, tink.
It's like a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, the year was 1778. How I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. Well, a letter of marque came from the king to the scummiest vessel I'd ever seen. Man, I love sea shanties. Sea shanties and country music. Can't beat them.
Dude, new age country music.
Sucks
I showed
balls.
you the guy that's like that. I
New
know
age
that's
country
trying to
music
do
is
it.
so gay.
It's not even country music.
No, it's pop. Like most of those guys don't even know how to play guitar. That's kind of the basis of country music.
I watched this thing. I was in a rabbit hole like 2 nights ago, watching like indie artists and like their Tiny Desk concerts. And there was this one where this great song. I'm not shitting on the song itself, but there's a tiny little Twinkie guy, this super fat, like cisgendered person, and the guy, the Twinkie guy was playing the guitar hard, like going hard, and the cisgender dude was like had a guitar strapped to them, but was
You
just
never played it?
holding the guitar. Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole song, 4.5 minutes, just held the thing.
Did they play any other songs where they played a little?
I don't know. I think maybe I didn't go that. I just kept laughing because I concluded that the only reason that the fat ass had the guitar was to like shield his stomach.
Oh,
his fat
fair.
ass stomach, so he just held the guitar and it's like they won't know how fat I am. Meanwhile, his like entire neck is engulfed in like lard.
Oh.
I wish I should pull it up. I wish
What
I knew
ethnicity?
that- White.
Oh, damn. Now I
It
can't
was
join.
like a good, I feel like you've probably it's like a viral song. They like sing together.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. It's two guys.
Two guys.
Okay.
One of them is like really fat and looks young, like very
Okay.
young, fat face.
Did it start with, oh, the year was 1778?
Ah, damn it! You got me good there.
You just sailed right into that one.
Woo! Oh, that's insane. But it's like, dude, just be fat. Like you don't need the guitar.
Well,
I guess whatever makes you comfortable, you know.
yeah, who cares, man?
Yeah.
People can chop their dicks off, but you're worried about the guitar in front of their belly?
I just own it, you know, or eat less. I'm getting fat. I've been eating so much.
Dude, I have not. We should start working out. Neither of us are going to do that.
No, I mean I tried to run and I almost died. So
You walked a whole quarter mile.
I think it's
Now you're just burping for no reason. That's how you know you're fat, dude.
yeah. I'm burping and feel like my stomach's getting like I lean over and I can feel my stomach. Yeah.
I can't gain weight because I have a gun and a fucking belt buckle that are always in my waistband. So if I get fat at all, it pushes up against that.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. That was a
Uh-huh.
big one.
Yeah.
That was
I
a
noticed it
mean
mean
little
bugs,
dude.
boogie.
boogie, and I'm wearing a hoodie. God dang.
Boogie in a hoodie. Are you gonna hit up too?
I guess I could.
Oh,
I'm gonna keep my
wow.
giant ears out though.
Very smart.
You
You look like that one kid that went viral that one time in the pantry. The skoo.
Bing, that one.
I don't know.
You know what we forgot to talk about?
Zebras,
No,
basketball, football.
the altercation outside of our house.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
that
a good
was
little worthy moment.
I mean, what are we? It's 1:00 at night. We're smoking weed.
We always smoke weed on the balcony outside of our house,
Always
which
smoke
has
weed on the balcony.
like an overview of Roosevelt, like a street that's down here in downtown. Well, everyone who watches this is probably here, but it's right on Roosevelt Street, so we can watch
Yeah.
all the commotion. It's one of the busier streets, at least in downtown, I think. Minus like
What's on
minus
the
the
busiest
streets,
street?
if that makes any sense to people.
Busiest street is 7th, and it's like
Yes.
right on 7th.
But it's
so-
probably like the busiest street off of 7th,
yeah.
unless it's like game day. But it's a busy street.
It
and
has
it's
all the shops.
just right. We're on the side of we're less businessy and more homes, so it gets a little bad again. Like downtown gets back to shitty downtown instead
Also,
of like
double bus
posh
stop.
downtown.
Double bus stop.
Double
gas
bus
station.
stop, which anyone who's anyone knows that fucking homeless people flock to structure like a moth does to light.
Exactly.
So any little awning or anything, especially down here in Phoenix, you got to have 6 to 8 homeless people in it.
Also, a lot of back alleys, dark back alleys.
Oh, true, yeah.
So,
Some lady was just taking a shit the other day, and Fred was like, "Look at that lady taking a shit."
and then she just stared me down.
Yeah, and I was like, "You're a fucking retard."
So that's what
The
happened.
last thing you want to do is call out a homeless person taking a shit because they have no, like,
A shit on
should I
meth,
not?
too?
Should I not throw this shit at their head? You know what I mean? No homeless person's like, maybe I shouldn't throw this shit at that person.
Well, you know, it's also though when you're taking a shit on meth, it's probably insane.
You think
Because
a meth shit's a good shit?
No, because a weed shit is a horrible shit.
Really?
I hate a weed shit
Why?
because you feel like you have to wipe all the time.
Dude, I take
and it never feel clean.
So
So imagine that on meth
when I have to take shit and I'm high,
with no toilet paper.
when I get a little stonied and I feel the need to shit, all that runs through my head is that I've already shit my pants and everybody knows. That's like my weed paranoia.
I got shit in my cheeks.
I have 2 weed paranoias.
Everyone knows.
One of them is that I've already shit, and the second one is where are my fucking cows? My cows got out. And then I go, wait a second, I don't have cows. And then I go, 'cause they're out.
Because they ran away.
Yeah.
Anyway, so not a great area. I like the area, but
Good area, but like right on the edge of where it turns back to not good.
Mhm.
And yeah, like you the other day, you're like, yeah, what did you say?
I'm
You're like,
just
we're
saying-
kind of in a bad area, but we're a good housing place. And I was like, yeah, we're gentrifying the fucking area, dude. That's
yeah, which is
exactly
true.
what we're doing. We're the first wave, or probably maybe a few years in.
Yeah.
But there's still sketchy shit that happens. We were out smoking pot on the balcony, and this fucking car without a hood. So there's a good description of the car.
Full the engine.
Full of people. They're just people at this point. And they get out. They stop right in front of the balcony, 20 feet from us at the most, like probably like 10 feet from us, if you believe in Pythagorean's theorem. The hypotenuse was probably like 30 feet, but like the horizontal distance probably 10, 15. If you were to step
out our door, it'd probably take you about 20 steps.
At most, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so they stop right in front of our fucking house, dude. And shit just starts getting wild. They're screaming in Espanol.
There's one guy. Everyone's in the car. You don't know how many people are in the car. It's one guy holding onto the hood, banging on the, well, not the hood.
But like the engine bay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Banging on the engine bay of this car.
Saying stuff we don't know.
And pointing. Lots of pointing.
Yeah. And then we hear the key words. Is one of the only words I know in Spanish is pistola, which to my brain, especially high, translates to pistol, you know? So I looked it up. It does in fact mean gun or pistol. So then I was like, hey, we should probably get off the balcony if there's a fucking gun around here. They keep trying to drive off, leaving this guy in the middle of the street.
Oh, it's
and
crazy.
He starts hanging onto the car, hanging onto the engine bay. And then a dude comes out of a house, right? That's right across the street.
No.
Where did that dude spawn from? Because there was just another dude.
Yeah, I think he came out of the alley or something.
Oh.
I think they were selling drugs, Mike.
I think so too.
And so, but there was a woman. You didn't even.
There's a woman in the back street.
Yeah,
the back seat.
In the back seat, but she got out. She got out to calm down this guy because she's like, "Oh, he would never hit me." Just like crazy.
Yeah.
Because the guys were not getting close to him.
And then they kept trying to drive away. He yells at us like, "Call the police." Telephone policia.
Yeah.
And at that point, I was like, let's get the fuck out of here.
He's wearing a jersey.
Also, very good key description of what this guy may look like.
And she's yanking on the thing, and he's like, call the police. Policia. And then the car drives away, and then it's just, now there's another guy, the lady, and him.
Yes.
The car has driven away now.
Correct.
And then they start to fight each other or like yell at each other pretty hard.
Yeah, he's throwing rocks
inside.
at her. Yeah, you said he was throwing rocks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they were throwing
rocks.
Well,
I was scared, dude. I think I went and got a shotgun.
I ran upstairs to my room, to my balcony to watch from a higher angle.
Ooh, yeah, that would have been a good move.
You didn't. Nobody wanted to come and watch with me.
Yeah, so I didn't. I was scared, dude.
By that point, it's just me. And they're yelling at each other, throwing rocks. And the lady is in the middle of them, like, I'm assuming saying, calm down, chill.
Yeah.
And
or maybe she was like, fuck you. Maybe. Who knows?
And then I go down to report to everybody. You guys are like, blah, blah, blah. I run back up. And then all three of them are just walking together.
They had
down
all
the road.
made up.
Yeah.
We live on a weird street, dude. Did I tell you about when I was walking to get this haircut?
No.
My fucking fresh cut. 2 days ago. I'm just walking down the road. Walking from 7th over to like 6th Street. Maybe 5th Street. But I'm walking down, and that's what I like going that way, going to the smaller streets. It gets more businessy and like kind of nice and posh. Mm-hmm. And I just see two Hasidic Jews, which I'm not against. I just saw them, but they're crossing in the middle of 7th Street, busy ass street, just in the middle of it, just crossing.
Well, Hashem has them.
What?
Hashem has them.
Hashem has them.
Hashem has them.
You know who didn't have them? All the people honking at them. They were pissed, and I just thought it was funny because I was like, that's why it's called jaywalking. That's why it's called jaywalking right there.
But
oh, I went I actually started laughing right when I saw it. I was like, bringing jaywalking to the main.
I got free chicken wings. How much time do we have? Oh, we got lots of time.
We got 10.
Daniel's in town right now. Maybe he'll be on an episode.
You went from chicken wings to Daniel.
Well,
Daniel's not here. He's not staying here right now. He's down in Tucson.
But I'm just saying. I'm just saying he's here. He wanted to go get food. I think this was pretty silly.
Oh yeah.
Me getting my wings? All right, fine.
No. I don't. It's a good story, but I'm not a fan of what you did.
Why? You don't like? Okay, context. We went to get food. I don't have any money, so I've just watched Daniel.
Says the guy who makes
Max
a list of his $20 bills and tens he gets from tip outs and hundreds and shit.
I count my money. I'm still Jewish.
Whoa.
I have to know what I got in the bank.
He's Jewish, huh?
I still haven't counted. I made a shit ton of money. But I sat and watched, and there was a guy at a different table not touching any of his food. And so I kept being like, I want to ask for his food. Nobody wanted me to get the food. And then when we're leaving, did I tell you what happened?
Mm-mm.
So I walked up to this guy with his wings. There's like probably 6 untouched wings.
I'm sorry I
on
wasn't
his
listening to you
table.
right there at all. I zoned
I
out
know,
completely
I know.
because in my head I was going, oh, the year was 1778. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I just
Let me preface with a little bit of my view from this.
go for it.
This is also hopefully the place where I start producing my local show at Marley's Sports Bar. And Fred just kept going, that guy's not eating his wings. Like, loud enough for the guy who
Yeah,
wasn't eating the wings
on
here.
purpose,
Who looked
because
depressed.
I want you to
He
hear.
looked like a depressed man.
Look
and
like
you
a
just
gay
kept-
depressed man.
Could have been. But he just kept going, like, the guy was just downtrodden, and you just kept being like, that guy's not eating his wings. You guys see that? He's not eating his wings. Just staring at him.
At one point, the waitress goes, "Do you want a box for that?" And he says, "No." So it's like obviously he's not going to take them home.
Yeah.
You can't waste food. I was raised to not waste food. I don't
Yeah.
know about you, but there are
Okay.
starving kids in Africa.
Dude, isn't that the weirdest thing to say? I was going to bring up that exact same thing. Isn't that not the weirdest fucking thing to say when people are like, what? Did you ever get this one when they're like, what if a starving child from Africa was sitting across from you?
I didn't get that one, but I got.
No, they always
there are
said that-
starving kids in Africa.
Yeah,
Eat
they
your
would.
food.
I guess it got diluted by the time it got out here. But they would be like, what? They're like, you're not going to eat all your food? What if there was a starving kid from Africa sitting across from you? It's like, I'd give him the fucking
Yeah.
food I wasn't going to eat.
You hungry?
Yeah, exactly. What do you think? I'm going to be a gluttonous
I am
American
hungry.
pig and just...
Sure is good to be a capitalist dog.
That is fucked up. to be
Yeah, like, what are we saying here?
this is delicious. Oh, I could not.
Yeah,
that
there's-
is your food. That is your food. I would never.
Please do not make me eat your food.
I would not. You probably do not put any spices in there.
You people have good sandals here.
I
You have sandals with closed toes. I could never eat your food.
Imagine giving a starving African child a fucking hot wing. Anyway,
Yeah. Imagine giving him a cup of coffee and being like,
I think that's where coffee originated from.
Africa?
Northwestern Africa. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like Ethiopia or not Ethiopia, like Niger territory. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. I don't have my phone to look stuff up right now, but it's from up there,
Speaking
northern
of black
part of
people,
it.
chicken wings. So so this guy wasn't gonna eat his chicken wings. And we're leaving, and I was like, I have to ask for the chicken wings. Actually, Max was really pushing me to ask for the wings.
Really, he was doing a little.
He really
'cause
wanted. Yeah, he
that
wanted to
little
see me do
fucker,
it.
Dude.
He wanted to see me do it, and I have no shame. And I was
Well,
hungry because I had woken up and
It's just like some
we
dudes
walked
randomly
20
crossing the
minutes
roads.
to the restaurant,
Yeah,
which is crazy. I would have just driven us there.
I know. I was thinking the same thing, but I got to see where the first Arizona newspaper was started.
True. Yeah, you read the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. You guys just left me, so I was trying to learn a new historical fact about the Arizona Republic or Gazette, whatever it started off as.
Anyways, I walked up to the guy on his phone. He's been watching his phone like the entire time with his AirPods in, and I was like, "Hey, excuse me, sir." And he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Are those chicken wings any good? I noticed you haven't eaten them." And he's like,
It's a wild way to start that.
"Yeah." And he went, "Oh yeah, they were good. I just ordered too many." And I was like, "Oh, I'm."
Did he eat
in."
any?
He ate like
Was there any
maybe
bones?
4. Yeah, there were some bones on there. And I went, "Hey, I would love to try one. I'm about to leave. Would you mind if I take one for the road?" And he went, "Oh, dude, you can take the whole tray." And I was like, "Well, I couldn't do that."
You
And he's
should have.
like, "No."
We could have had another plate.
I know we could have had a whole plate.
Just
of
if you
wings.
walked out with a plate. That'd have been nice.
Just their plate.
Yeah.
With
See you
his
guys.
bones on there.
Have a good one.
Thanks. So I took 2 of them, and then I ate them.
What
They
day?
were good. Those were good wings.
What day was that? Friday or Saturday? Saturday.
Saturday.
What do you think would be a good day
Saturday,
for me to do a show there?
Saturday.
Friday, Saturday.
Friday, Saturday. I don't know because you get booked though most Fridays and Saturdays. Though.
Oh yeah, true.
I think probably Thursday.
I could just keep one Friday, Saturday open, and if
Just
it's a
once a
really good,
month?
if I get a real good show, which hasn't
Yeah.
been happening. I mean, very thankful for the shows I've gotten on, but like, if I get something real good, you could do it or something. I say,
Well, I work.
Zayd said he'd let me use his equipment. I mean, we're talking little IB here, but
It's 'cause of the last 5 minutes.
yeah. I was thinking, so Zayd said he'd let us use his equipment, or
Yeah.
let me use his equipment, however we want to phrase this. I don't really care. But we use his for like 2-3 shows, profits made, buy our own equipment. Then we could just start doing open mics and shows. And if you help me run it, you can use it for your open mic.
Well, if I have an open mic, it's gonna be a copper, and I won't need anything.
Uh,
I
unless
just
you
have to
do.
do it. I'm just lazy.
That stage would just suck for an open mic. Could you imagine bombing 30 feet in the air, or like 10 feet in the air?
You know what else would
8 feet
just
in the air.
suck for an open mic?
Huh.
An open mic.
Yeah, true.
Oh, dude, I saw some high school buddies. They went to Dave Attell. They were in from Alaska. They were supposed to go to a Suns game.
And they didn't even say hi to you?
No, they did.
But, like, tell you they were in town?
No, they were, like, significantly... Like, when I was a freshman, they were seniors.
Okay. I have one buddy, dude I was in his wedding for. He was a senior when I was a freshman.
Okay. Well, I guess we're not that close. I don't want that.
That's a heel.
You missed. But they came to Attell. They're so fucking... They'd already gotten, like, they pre-gamed the shit out of it, and they all came in costumes to a Dave Attell thing. They're the only ones dressed up in costumes, and then they saw me, and they were like, no way!
And then you're like, Brandon, can I get a guest spot?
No, I don't want to perform in front of them, and then they were like...
I know, it always puts a weird little precedent on you when you're in front of buddies.
But then I was at the club. They know I do stand-up.
I was at the club.
I was like, God, this sucks, man.
Why?
I don't know. It's just like when people see.
At least you're not like at a fucking sports bar being like, yeah, I do stand up. You're at a fucking stand up comedy club.
True. Yeah. It's like not hard to see. They're like, where should we go out after this, Fred? You live here now. Where should we go? And I was like, dude.
There's a good place I know you can get free chicken wings. Right down the road at Marley Sports Bar.
I mean, you can only get free chicken wings if the guy's there. But he might still be there because he was just hanging out.
Just standing around.
He didn't eat at all. We were there for an hour. He didn't eat a single thing. He just watched his phone.
That's like, everyone. Always now. Those things rot our brain. This is the longest I haven't been on my phone all week. I'm not even missing it. I like talking, dude. It's just those things are so addictive.
They just know what you want.
Exactly what you want. And then if you don't like it, it's a flick away. You can't do that in a conversation. You can't be like, this is gay. Next.
Who's next person?
No, next person or topic. Come on. You're being boring right now.
I wouldn't like to talk about this anymore.
That's all it is nowadays.
Nice,
it's like, hey, I found a new cool place to stare at phone. Dude, you got to come to this new place.
This coffee shop is great. It's got a best couch ever.
Yeah, you can stare at phone for a long time.
You can stare for a long time.
Ooh, I want to go to places. Okay, never mind.
No one's ever here either. You can just spread out on the couch.
Stare at phone for as long as you want.
And they make good coffee.
Great coffee.
So I'm nice and stimulated. I'm awake while I scroll through my phone.
Yeah.
Boy, I wasn't even tired by the time I got up. Usually after I'm done,
you know when you stay on phone for so long you're tired? Doesn't happen in this place.
Yeah, the
caffeinated. I'm so caffeinated and ready to stare at phone all day. All right, you done? I think we're good.
My scrolling bar, the scrolling coffee bar.
Yeah. You good?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, thank you.
No, just a